everyone, welcome back. Tonight I am making, this is a remake of my Rainbow Sherbet soap, and I've done it a couple of different ways. And I had a request from someone to show how I do the layers separately. So I decided to go ahead and kind of do a little tutorial on that. The first thing you want to do is know the ounces or grams of your oil. Okay, for example, this is 74 ounces of oil, and I want to use 6 different colors. So I want 6 layers in the soap. So all I did was take 74 ounces, divide it by 6, which gave me 12.33 ounces. So I want that in each one of my containers. So the first thing I'm going to do is probably, what you can do is, my suggestion is to measure your whole batch like you normally would, because you want all of your oils and butters mixed together equally. And then go ahead and measure out your amount that you figured into each container, and then do the same thing with the lye solution. For example, my lye solution is I have 20.55 ounces of distilled water in here, and I have 10.30 ounces of lye. So that equals, I did do a lye discount, so make sure if you do a lye discount that you know the correct amount of water and then lye. Add the two together, and I get 30.85. So I want to divide that by 6, which gives me 5.14 ounces of lye. What I'm going to do now is just, because I want my batch to be pastel colors, I'm going to go ahead and add my titanium dioxide now and mix that up so that I don't have to do it separately in each container. Okay, so when I measure out my containers, I'm going to do 12.33 ounces in each container. And then I will just add my other additives separately. So I'll probably speed up through this part. Just pour slowly so that you can get it measured accurately. Okay, so now the first thing I'm going to do is I have my first container, and so this will be my first layer. So you want to tare your scale so it's at 0. Now if you feel more comfortable taking your lye and separating it into 6 containers beforehand and then pouring them in each, that's perfectly fine. But I feel comfortable enough, because I've done it enough times, that I'm just going to pour my lye solution directly in here, and I'm going to do 5.14 ounces. So make sure you just pour very, very slowly, because you can't take it back once you put it in there. Okay, so this is going to be my first layer, so I'm just going to push this out of the way for a minute. I don't have a ton of workspace, but my first layer is going to be, I guess we'll go with blue. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of cream. Now this you can just eyeball if you didn't add it beforehand. Now these are going to be thin layers just because I'm using my 7.5 pound mold. So the layers are going to be smaller or shorter or thinner or whatever I want to say. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour in my first layer. I'm going to pretty much empty it. I'll leave a tiny bit for the top. And I'm going to spray it with a little bit of rubbing alcohol just to help it set up while I do the next layer. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and do this again. Alright, I'm going to just add purple. I love this color. It's so pretty. Now this is set up pretty good, so, but this is still really, really thin, so you're going to want to kind of test it out. Maybe put a thin layer over that and then use your spatula to help you pour it so it doesn't break through. If, you know, you be more careful, I guess, if you're looking for perfect layers. I don't usually stress too much about it, so if this was up higher in the mold, it would be easier for me to just use the spatula and pour it. But for right now, I'm just going to kind of put a thin layer. And it's probably breaking through a little bit, but it's really not a big deal to me. Some things I'm very particular about, but for some reason, layers, I don't really strive for perfection. I'm going to go ahead and cut rainbow sherbet, and I'm loving the splatter on top. I think that looks so pretty. And it's just going to be layers, so I won't cut the whole thing on camera. They're not going to be perfectly even layers. So pretty. I love those colors. I'm glad I went back to those instead of the last time I did the darker rainbow colors, but I think I really like, I think I'll stick with these colors from now on. It just makes it different from the rest. So my layers got a little more even towards the top. But I had a hard time not swirling all the colors on top, but I'm glad I didn't because I really like the splattery look. Oh, that one's not so good. Oh, just dropped it. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video.